Zero. And hello, everybody. Welcome to Jack Talks Jets Radio Lives, episode 2. I am here with a guest, Jake. You guys have seen him on my Jack Talks Jets before. How are you doing, Jake?
Really good. How about you?
I'm doing really good. So let's talk about a few stuff today, and let's just have some fun on air here. So let's talk about the Super Bowl real quick. Well, I knew you told me before we went live that you were rooting for the Eagles. Was it because most of your classmates were Eagles fans, or like tell me why?
I mean, like yeah, I'm near the DC, and that's really I'm closest to Philadelphia. I'm not a huge fan of the Chiefs. I feel like they always go like to the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl. The
Right.
Eagles usually never really get that far in the playoffs. So I really wanted to root for them because they were kind of the underdogs in the season. Because remember, everyone had them finishing like third or second in their division, winning like 9 or 10 games.
Yeah.
And ended up winning like 14, or I think what was it? Do you know the record?
The Eagles, I believe, went 14-3 this year.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts went like he only lost one game this year
Yeah.
because of injuries.
Well,
But
if you count the Super Bowl, I think that's 2 losses. Are you counting the Super Bowl or no?
Including the Super Bowl
Yeah.
and
But-
the regular.
So the regular. Wait, what were you gonna say, Jake? Sorry.
I was gonna say in the regular season he only lost one.
Yeah.
In the postseason, and including postseason, he lost 2.
Exactly. So I think Hurts. To be honest, like I'm pretty sure Travis Kelce also said this. I'm pretty sure Kelce said even with the loss, Jalen Hurts could have won Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah,
I mean, he had 3 rushing touchdowns in the game.
that's the record too.
That's a record.
Yeah, that's right. That's why he beat the record. It was he either beat it or he tied it.
I think he might have tied it. Did Michael Vick ever go to a Super Bowl? I forget.
No, he never won.
He never went to a Super Bowl. Because I thought, like, the record would be held by Vic if he went to a Super Bowl. But, wait, is it held by Newton? No, not Cam Newton, because he's only been to 1 Super Bowl. And they only scored 10 points in that Super Bowl. But, yeah, I actually think Hurts could have won it Super Bowl MVP. And wasn't he the, second place for, league MVP, too?
Yes, he was second place. And I honestly thought he should have won, but Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. And I honestly think if Hurts didn't get injured, I honestly think he had a good shot at winning it, league MVP.
Yeah, it sucked if he injured. I mean, he could have been undefeated in the regular season if he didn't lose to the Commanders too.
Right.
And if he beat that team, I'm sure he probably would have maybe won MVP. But still.
I think the Eagles actually could have won undefeated this year, to be honest. Like, if they just pulled it together and beat the Commanders, they could have advanced. And if Jalen Hurts didn't get injured, they could have went 17-0. And heck, they were almost so close to winning the Super Bowl. So I think they could have been the second team in NFL history to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl. But unfortunately, that did not happen for them.
Yeah, I can't wait till next season to see what this team about the rebuild. I think they figured out what they need.
Right.
For their team.
I think they have their quarterback for at least the next 5 years.
Yeah, maybe even more. I think Jalen Hurts. Remember, Jalen Hurts was just there, kind of just to be the backup at first. Because remember, they had Carson Wentz.
Yeah, they benched him week 14. They benched him week 14, I think, against Green Bay. I think that was Jalen Hurts' first game, was it? Or
no,
was it?
No, it was against the Saints.
It was against the Saints. And remember he used to be number 2 as a rookie?
Yes, I remember people were like mad because he had a number, and then he had haters because
yeah,
he did not give up. Jalen Hurts, he didn't give up.
I mean, I was a little skeptical at first when he changed his number, but now I'm kind of used to it. I kind of like him wearing number 1 better, to be honest.
Yeah, I like number 1. Number 1 is a good quarterback number for like fast quarterbacks.
Yeah.
A lot of quarterbacks that were number 1 have been fast.
Like Cam Newton.
Murray.
Cam Newton.
Jalen Hurts.
Who else?
The other number 1.
There's another one. Number one. Let me look some up. Let me look some up on Google right now. So let's look up.
Let's say Lamar Jackson goes to the Falcons. Lamar Jackson might have to change.
He'll have to change it.
To the Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, because Kyle Pitts is already
number 8.
Yeah.
Or if he goes to the Jets, or if he goes to another team. Because Jets have number 8, or do they have number 8?
They have Elijah Moore, yeah.
Elijah Moore. I don't know. If he goes to a different team, he's gonna have to change his number and number 7, maybe.
Yeah.
His old high school.
Oh, here's another number 1, Justin Fields. He's really fast.
Fields,
Would you count Tua?
Tua is good on his legs.
Yeah.
Is it just a coincidence, or?
I don't know. I mean, you just reminded me of that. I never really noticed that until now, to be honest. But let's see. So there's another thing I wanted to talk about number ones. There was another thing. Let's see. So we were just talking about fast quarterbacks. So Cam Newton. I forgot what I was gonna say, but let's. I think that. Oh, I remember. So, in my opinion, I think my favorite quarterback number is number 7. I feel like most quarterbacks.
Number 7 is a good number. I feel like.
Number 7's a good quarterback number. So let's go to a different topic and go to the XFL kickoff. Jake, I'm pretty sure you were supposed to go to the Defenders game, right?
Yeah, I was going to, and then it was a little change of plans.
Yeah.
But. I hopefully this can go a lot better because, like you said before we started this, XFL was done in 2001. I don't really know exactly what happened, but because I'm not an XFL big fan, but
yeah,
they kind of stopped in 2001, and then ever since, like Vince McMahon gave it to Dwayne Johnson after Dwayne Johnson bought it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's starting to go good.
Yeah, I mean, I think the USFL has a lot of potential. It's just I'm not sure if they will survive after this season. I think they have a good chance to because they have a lot of bright futures. And did you see Luis Perez, the quarterback for the was it the Renegades? Is he the quarterback for the Renegades? I'll look it up. Hold on, let's see what number is. Oops, wait, what team? I think he was on the Renegades. No, wait, he's not on the Renegades. What team is Luis Perez on? He is on XFL. Hold on. Let's enter XFL. He is... Oh, he's on the Vegas Vipers.
Oh.
A lot of my friends are actually Vipers fans. I don't know why. A lot of them will always say they want the Vegas Vipers.
I mean, the Vegas Vipers, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds like a good team.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My 3 teams, when I was trying to pick out my favorite team to be an XFL fan, in 3rd place was actually the Vegas Vipers. Number 2 was the Seattle Sea Dragons. And number 1 was the DC Defenders. But I was so close to picking the Seattle Sea Dragons. Because I thought they looked really cool. Like their color scheme and their mascot.
What, so is there a mascot a Viper?
Vegas? Yeah, the mascot's a Viper. So, and speaking of Luis Perez, he used to be the starting quarterback for the New Jersey Generals, which was my favorite, which is my favorite USFL team. I like the Generals a lot because, one, again, they're the closest thing to New York, and the Jets play in New Jersey, but they're called New York. So I just think the New Jersey Generals, I also think, and they were arguably the best team in the league if they did not get blown out in the I don't think they got blown out, but they got beat in the playoffs, so I thought they had a chance to go to the championship. But I think our rivals are the Birmingham Stallions, to be honest.
Probably, yeah. Is there any Philadelphia teams?
Let me check. Hold on. All USFL teams. Okay, so there is the Birmingham Stallions, the Houston Gamblers, the Memphis Showboats, Michigan Panthers, New Jersey Generals, New Orleans Breakers, Philadelphia Stars, and Pittsburgh Maulers. So there is a
New Jersey team.
Yeah, so that's my favorite team, the New Jersey Generals.
Oh, I thought you said you're DC.
DC. Oh no, I'm talking about USFL right now.
Oh, I meant to say XFL.
Oh, the XFL? I'll check. So all XFL.
How many teams are in the XFL?
8 teams. 8. I know that. XFL. All XFL teams. So the teams in the XFL are the Arlington Renegades, the Houston Roughnecks, the San Antonio Brahmas, the DC Defenders, the Orlando Guardians, the Seattle Sea Dragons, the St. Louis Battlehawks, and the Vegas Vipers.
So there's not a lot.
No, there's only 8, but I was so close to picking Seattle Sea Dragons. They look so cool, but I'm a DC Defenders fan. What time is their game tonight?
I think it's night. I think it's like 8:00. Let's see.
Yeah, 8:00. And I couldn't watch any XFL games yesterday because I had to get ESPN Plus, and I couldn't get it yesterday. So DC
Defenders. It's at 8:00.
8:00. What channel?
I do not know.
Let's see.
I mean, tickets are pretty okay for an XFL. I mean, the tickets are ranging at like $40 for a pretty good seat.
Oh, okay. So the XFL games are going to be on ESPN and ESPN Plus. All right. So maybe I'll be able to watch it tonight if I can get ESPN Plus, but I'm not sure. But let's see. So I'm going to look up how much the tickets are because I heard they're not that expensive.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Our XFL tickets. How much are XFL? Oh my gosh! They're starting at $100 in all cities except for St. Louis.
Oh really?
What? That's so cheap for a professional football game. That's awesome. I may have to go to one. Oh my gosh.
Like NFL games, I know are like.
I think they're like
for like good seats, they're like $300.
for front row seats of the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure that's like $30,000. I'm pretty sure, right?
It was something like that.
Yeah, but like front row seats, I think for any NFL game would probably be like what, $1,000 maybe.
About, yeah.
Let's look it up. So let's see how much are front row seats at a regular season NFL game. Regular season NFL game. Wait. So let's see.
They're about here. I have them right here.
Upper deck starts around 300, and
Lower level, $3,000.
lower. Oh wow, $3,000 for front row seats. Wow.
That's preseason though. Like
That's only preseason.
think about the regular season, bro.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about. So we already talked about the XFL and the USFL. Let's talk about the Jets quarterback situation. Like we were talking about, Aaron Rodgers has been in like some sort of dark room. I'm pretty sure. Have you heard about that?
Yes, I've heard about that.
And Derek Carr actually had lunch with the Jets yesterday after meeting with him. I honestly think Carr is one step away from being a New York Jet. But,
Yeah.
But then again, he'd also have to switch his number because there's already a number 4, DJ Reed, on our team.
I mean, I don't know numbers. I think numbers 5. No, my 7. Is there number 7?
Number
Jets?
7. Let me
I
think.
feel like there is.
Yeah,
but
there has to be. Let's. Number 7. 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 Hold on. Let's see.
Braden Man.
Braden Mann.
Number
Braden
8,
Mann.
Elijah Moore. Number 9. Wait.
I don't
What
think.
if we see a number 20? What if we see a number 20 quarterback?
I don't think that's possible. We can't. That's
no,
not.
remember the quarterback? Because remember the numbers changed.
Yeah, but not for quarterbacks.
They might have to change because the number. Because let's see, Jets.
But Jake, they're gonna release Braden Mann this season. I guarantee you. So number 7 could be open for Derek Carr. They're gonna either trade or release Braden Mann this offseason.
Yeah.
So I think number 7 would be a good fit for Carr. We haven't had a number 7 QB since Geno Smith back in 2015 or 2014. So I think number 7 could be open for Derek Carr. And Aaron Rodgers, there isn't a number 12 on our team, right?
No.
Yeah, no.
It's retired. The number got retired.
Oh yeah, it's retired. Oh yeah,
And
I
Joe
forgot about
David
that.
did a tweet a month ago saying that he would unretire the jersey if Aaron Rodgers comes to the team.
Yeah, I just remember that. I even have I don't know if you noticed this, Jake, but in my background of my videos I have a number 12 Namath jersey. So you could see what the number 12 would look like on the newer jerseys.
Yeah, I have it. I have a Joe Namath jersey, but I have the 1969 jersey from the Super Bowl. I have the
Yeah.
1969.
What's cool, I have a Joe Namath number 12 jersey, but it's on the present jerseys. Like it's on the
Yeah, I've seen you wearing that at one time at school.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause that used to be one of my favorite jerseys, but a jersey that's kind of too big for me right now. I kind of have to grow into it. Is my CJ Mosley jersey. I really hope he doesn't get traded. He probably won't because he's a captain and a leader on the team.
Yeah, he's a captain. He's usually a leader in tackles.
Yeah, but let's go off topic for a sec. Do we re-sign Quincy Williams or Quan Alexander? I mean, I think Quan Alexander's better, but I think we have to re-sign Quincy because of the Quinn and Williams situation.
Yeah, that's his brother, right? First off, I think before re-signing anybody, they need to go for a quarterback before they do any of that. And to see the money they have left.
Yeah.
Because the next thing you know, we don't have enough money for Derek Carr.
Right.
Or who else? Then I see how much money we have, and you know what? You never know. I mean, we could end up being able to sign them both. It's very doubtful.
But like Quinn Williams, he's looking for money, and if we don't re-sign Quincy, I think Quinn will want out of New York. So although as much as I love Quan, if it was my decision, I would re-sign Quan Alexander over Quincy. But I have,
to be honest, what has Quan Alexander even done for us this season?
Oh, he was like the second leader in tackles for the New York Jets. He was great in tackles. Usually met them at the line of scrimmage a lot. Great on fourth down. Stopping on fourth down conversions. I thought he was a good key to our team. But I think Quan's better than Quincy. But
I think Quincy is better at doing because he can get better at he gets more sacks. He gets more tackle. I mean, well, no, not more tackle, but Quincy Williams gets more sacks.
Right. Yeah. And do you think we should move on from Jordan Whitehead? I hear a lot of people saying we should.
It was his first season. I don't know. He had 2 picks this season.
Yeah, but he also he had I think it was 17 or 12 missed tackles this season.
I mean, it's tough.
I mean, I like Jordan Whitehead. It's just I don't know. Should we? I'll hear it. I'm gonna look up some free agent safeties.
Jordan Whitehead. Also, I mean, he's already won a Super Bowl, so I think he's I mean, here I'll look up the free.
Ooh, Earl Thomas. Haha, Clinton Dix.
Well, remember, I don't really know if anyone's gonna sign Earl Thomas because I don't know if you know this, but Earl Thomas has anger issues.
Oh.
So, plus on the Jets, and Jets usually sometimes let up some big plays, and then him on the field is just gonna get everyone frustrated with the player. I think it's not a good idea to sign Earl Thomas.
Do you think we should go after Jacoby Myers this season? Say we cut Corey Davis because I feel like he will get cut this season. I think we should either go after Jacoby Myers or Allen Lazard. I feel like or Juju or Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas would be a good one.
It's hard, but remember the money situation. You gotta think
about right.
That $10 million is gonna probably go to another receiver.
Yeah, but if we cut Corey,
Michael Thomas might take a 1-year $10 million.
Right.
Maybe.
But if we cut Corey Davis, that's gonna save us. I'm pretty sure $17 million in the something around that in cap space. So we could afford Michael Thomas.
We could either get Michael Thomas for a 1-year deal, or we could get Jacoby Myers
or Allen Lazard,
or Juju for a 2-year deal.
Yeah, or Allen Lazard. I feel but I think it's pretty weird if we signed Allen Lazard. You know how he had beef with Sauce Gardner against the Packers?
I don't know. I mean, it's football.
Yeah. But what do you think is the most iconic Jets picture this season?
Probably the Zach Wilson gritty.
I think Sauce Gardner Cheesehead.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Sauce Gardner Cheesehead. That's my pick. But all right, so let's go to who do you think's gonna draft Bryce Young? I need your honest opinion about this. Who do you think's gonna? Texans, yeah. But Did you hear that the Bears are looking to trade Justin Fields and getting
That's
Bryce
what I was
Young?
really about to say. Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my gosh, that's so
this is
stupid.
this is my prediction. All right, this is my prediction for the like my prediction for the NFL draft. So first, I honestly think that the Bear for this will be the top 10. I think that the Texans and the Bears are going to trade the number 1 and number 2 pick. That's what I think. Or the Bears are going to get Jalen Carter.
Yeah, I think so. If they don't trade Justin Fields, that is.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Like Fields is your best player.
Yeah, and then I think the Texans are either going to get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud. I don't know. It's hard. Right?
Stroud,
It's hard.
yeah.
Number 3, I'm just looking at the draft order. Is the Cardinals, who probably will be drafting Will Anderson, who is pretty good.
I think the Colts are gonna go after Will Levis.
Yeah, I think the Colts are gonna go after either Will Levis or the Seahawks might go after him,
or C.J. Stroud.
They have Geno Smith, so
yeah. I although they might be going after Will Levis, I have the Colts drafting C.J. Stroud, but I don't know. The Texans could draft Stroud too but I honestly think Bryce Young is going to go to the Texans, and I think Stroud is going to go to the Colts. I don't know where. I think Will Levis may end up in Arizona Cardinal because I feel like they are kind of in a quarterback situation right now. Because Murray is unhappy kind of with his team.
Yeah, you never know, but.
Or the Bears can go out. What if imagine the Bears draft Will Levis first overall? You know what that reminds me of? Because I did not expect in 2021. I didn't expect the 49ers to get Trey Lance. I thought they would get Mac Jones or Justin Fields. Like I didn't expect Trey Lance to go in the first round.
Yeah, dude, that was a surprising one, but I mean, you just got. I mean, I was also surprised at that one, but so far he's been doing pretty good. So I mean, don't sleep on him.
Yeah, I mean, no one can sleep on either of any of those quarterbacks. But so what team do you think CJ Stroud will end up? Like what are you looking at most? What do you picture him?
CJ Stroud, you said?
Yeah, CJ Stroud.
I could see him in either a Colts or a Texans jersey.
Yeah, I don't really see him going anywhere else besides the Colts or the Texans, in my opinion, because both of those teams are in desperate need of a quarterback. Like the Jets are too, but they're not going to draft a quarterback. They're going to go after a veteran QB. But I think the Texans are going to start over yet again with another quarterback. What do you think? Wait, do you think they're going to keep Davis Mills or like trade him somewhere?
They're not going to keep Davis Mills. Davis Mills is terrible.
Yeah.
I remember when they drafted him in 2021.
Yeah.
I already knew that was a mistake because I think Davis Mills is an overrated quarterback that is no clue what he's doing.
Yeah. To be honest, I won't be surprised if, in my honest opinion, I kind of won't be surprised if Davis Mills ends up a USFL quarterback next year.
Yeah, that would not be surprising.
But I do think Mills has a lot of potential. In all respect, I think Mills has a ton of potential. He just needs a couple good coaches. Like, he did not really have good coaching on the Houston Texans. The only weapon he had was Brandon Cooks, and he didn't really have a good year this year. I honestly think Mills has a great future, to be honest. He just needs good coaching, and I feel like I've always said, good coaching makes good players. We just have to see where he lands and if he does good with good coaching. If not, then I don't know what teams will do with Davis Mills anymore.
Yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh wait, would you rather Davis Mills or Zach Wilson?
I'm gonna go Zach Wilson here. I mean, Zach Wilson did have some shines in this season. He went 5-2 before he started becoming bad. To go 5-2 on the season, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Before the Patriots game, he even led to a Bills victory. Like, that's pretty rare for the New York Jets. The last time we had a Bills victory was in 2019, before that game.
But Josh Allen was not even starting that game, so.
Right.
Plus, we beat the Bills when they were only lost one game and they were like doing really good.
Yeah, so the I like what you said there. Like they didn't even play Josh Allen or their starters. That's probably the main reason why we won. So the last time we beat the Bills with all of their starters, it was 2018 with Sam Darnold's rookie season. Something about rookie quarterbacks that beat the Bills, like Sam Darnold, and I'm pretty sure there was did Geno Smith beat the Bills when he was a rookie?
He might have.
I think he might have, but Sam Darnold. Do you? Oh wait, let me ask you a question. Do you think Sam Darnold or Zach Wilson had a better rookie season?
Probably. To be honest, they both really weren't a good. They both didn't have very good rookie seasons. But
I think Sam Darnold was I think Sam Darnold was a better improviser, but Zach Wilson also escaped the pocket really well. I don't know. That's really tough. That's really tough. But I'm gonna go. Oh, no, I'm not. We're not talking stats here. Let's not talk stats. Let's just talk overall playmaking. Oh, this is so bad. This is so tough. I'm gonna go Sam Darnold though. No bias. I'm gonna go Sam Darnold.
yeah, I think Sam Darnold too.
And like the Jets said they're not gonna trade Zach Wilson. They want to develop him behind a good quarterback, and I totally agree. I think that's a great move by New York.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you think we're gonna cut Mike White or keep him?
probably keep him.
I hope so. If we have the money.
I think we're gonna cut him because of the money.
Yeah, I mean I loved Mike White while he was here. Hopefully they do resign him. He'd be a great benefit to a backup quarterback. I think he's a pretty good quarterback when he's at the right time. So I think he's a good quarterback when he's at the right time.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much, Jake, for tuning in today for episode 2 of Jack Talks Jets Radio Lives. Sorry I did not do an episode, guys. Sorry I did not do an episode on Friday or Saturday, but today I was able to. And thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to today's episode, and I'll see